Hey buddies, welcome back to Video Games Awesome Live. I think we're at the 11th hour of Broken Age Part 1.
Woohoo!
Anybody know when the next one's coming?
Yeah.
Can't be that far away, right? At this point?
I don't want to wake him till we're out of Prima Doom. He'll just freak out again.
Yeah. Poor guy.
He was designed for one thing and he failed.
Summer.
Quickly, young cub, over here.
Where is he? The music they use, it just would seem too obvious for him to be a bad guy. Maybe they're gonna double twist us. Maybe because it's so obvious that he should be shady, he will turn out to be shady.
Yeah, maybe.
Because we're expecting him not to be, because he's so obviously
Yeah.
shady.
Sneaky.
Alright.
We're all set for the rescue mission, but enemy forces seem to be aware of us already.
I'm ready. Let's do this quickly.
Affirmative. The controls are yours. You may now use the fusion orb inhibitor button to inhibit the fusion orb and shut down the ship's shields. And your remote control for that children's toy.
Grabbing Gary.
Yes. You may now press it to
It
activate
fits perfectly.
grabbing
Yeah.
Gary, and thereby the ship's boom arms.
Got it.
Careful. Wait for it.
Rats.
Keep trying.
Oh, I thought that was good.
Man, it's actually really tough.
Yeah.
See the creature in your
Shut up, Merrick.
see the creature in your mind's eye, then simply release.
You're not Yoda.
Dang.
This is so fucking hard.
Rats.
Keep trying.
I'm always just a smidgen. And then I went too early because I was trying to
That's
compensate.
okay.
Oh man.
Nice.
Well done. Now the next one. Don't wait forever, though.
Yeah, well, obviously that's okay.
Dang.
Oh.
That's okay. Try again.
Rats.
Keep
It's all because of grabbing Gary. He's too
See
wild
the
with the
creature in your
controls. Look at him
mind's eye,
moving
then
the arm around like
simply
that for
release.
fun.
What a jerk.
Dang.
That's okay. Try again.
Oh, I thought that was good.
Dang.
Me too.
That's okay. Try again.
Grabbing Gary has been waiting his whole life for this.
Yeah, he's gonna be a hero for a day.
Dang.
That's okay.
I almost
Try
want to
again.
just give it all over
There
to
you go.
grabbing Gary, let him handle the whole thing.
Okay, that's all we can do. We're pulling out.
No. I need to save this last one.
Don't make the same mistake you did last time, boy.
You said you trusted my instincts, right?
I don't understand. What is it about this creature?
I don't know, but it's important.
I don't understand. What is it about you? You have done
There
this
is
entire
no
mission
need
to
for
save
this.
these creatures.
Yeah.
Why would you
It's
always
not worth the risk, boy.
insist on leaving the last one?
We've saved more than enough.
So weird.
It's just one creature.
First try.
Got her. Huh? What's that?
I have no idea. Evasive maneuvers.
Attention, ship is under attack.
But the shields are down.
Yeah, they are.
The inhibitor's
see her
still
anymore.
on.
Forget about the creature. We need to move you to a safe location. Come with me. Ah! Merrick!
Well, he just saved us.
Run, Shay! Get somewhere safe!
Attention.
Take his hat off. It'll be too embarrassing to find him
I
like
can fix
this. I
No.
told you, they beat me up and took my clothes.
Just like in Kick-Ass.
There you are.
They didn't, did they?
Something's happened to the ship, but don't worry. Your father's gone out to fix it. Shay, where are you going? It's not safe. Shay!
What you gonna do, Mama? You got no arms. We gotta save Grav and Gary.
Mog Chothra? Is it the second coming?
Ooh. I don't know.
Do you think this is what Mog Chothra grew into because sacrifices weren't made?
Shit, I don't know.
That's just a guess. Hey, you
Holy
can't-
fuck,
what?
dude. All the stars just fell out of the sky.
It was all a simulation? It was a simulation.
Mama,
What the frick?
no. Mommy, get your arms to pull us in, please.
Is that the ending? Is that... Mog Chothra. Oh, it makes sense now! We were Mog Chothra!
Look at him.
Oh my god! Ah! Then why the...
Oh, shit.
And what have we been doing with the people that are contained? Like, so we've got a ship full of maidens. We've been this entire episode talking about getting him a girlfriend, and he's just been collecting them while we didn't even know. What a twist!
Fuck.
The whole time I thought I was going on diatribes. In fact, that's the theme of the game: finding Shay a girlfriend.
You dummies. Oh my god, their eyes are so good right now.
Oh, that's so cool. As if I didn't see that guy. It seems so obvious now.
I don't think so.
Only in hindsight.
Yeah.
That's a good twist. I like that. They really red herringed you with the whole character who... What am I doing? Am I causing this stuff?
Thanks for not spoiling it, chat.
I think they really double red herringed it, like, you know, by having the character that looks like Shay appear, so you really have this feeling that they're displaced completely in time.
Your name
By
is
time.
in there?
Yeah, it should be in there somewhere as a backer.
It's up at the beginning then.
Was it? Oh, cause no, it should be.
Oh, under F?
I think you can scroll.
Oh yeah, I actually think I found it for you.
Yeah, I've seen it before. Alright, my controller keeps resetting it, unfortunately. I'm just gonna let it go. It'll be in there somewhere. They go by alphabetical of the first name.
Yes.
I'm under there as Fraser Far from Subtle Agar. Anyways, yeah, I was so convinced with her anecdote about being a maiden, like it makes you think that's the twist, and that they're completely displaced by time.
Yeah.
We still don't know who or what Merrick is. We don't know who Dad is. What else don't we know at this point? That's the main two mysteries. We still don't know who Mom is, really.
The first time you get the creatures, you skip the last one, the girl in Mariloft. The girl gets away, Bella. Yeah.
People were really adamant that we play Shay's story as we play, like keep jumping back and forth. It doesn't matter.
No, it really
totally
doesn't
doesn't.
matter.
In fact, I think that it's a really, it's awesome for Double Fine that it doesn't matter. That
Yes.
they somehow set it up in a way that no matter how you do it, it still ends up being an awesome twist.
I like that we did it. I like the order that we did it in.
Yeah,
I
me
can
too.
see why people wanted the Mog Chothra fight to be the end. But it's cool.
I think, if anything, I'd be a little bit worried about finishing Shay's story first. there must be a point in Shay's story that it forces you to go back and do the final Mog Chothra battle, right? Well, I'm just trying.
Yeah, because you see Mog Chothra.
'Cause
Well, maybe not.
It can't be possible to see both of them collapse on the other side of the walls before you finished
Yeah.
Vela's. So at what point does Shay's story force you out of his
Shay
story?
would stop before the last scene.
After the
After
rubble
rubble
falls.
falls.
As his ship's under attack.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah, very cool. Very impressive. Schaefer's a damn good writer.
Yeah. Huh. That is a buttload of people. Yeah, I don't know who the wolf is. We're gonna have to find out. How many acts are there? 3? Or 2? Do we know?
There are 2 total. That's it. Act 1, Act 2.
Awesome.
And thank you, Double Fine, for calling it an act and not a part, making the naming of our episodes easier. Because we called this
Yes.
episode 1, 2, and 3. Now we can say part 2, or I mean Act 2, episode blah, 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 blah. You know.
Yeah.
It sucks when they, like with, what's their names? Walking Dead, they use episode 1, 2,
Yeah,
but we call our
totally.
things episode.
Francesco.
There it is, Fraser Far from Settle-Agar.
I see you! You made this game. Thank you.
It's one of the only Kickstarters that I've backed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You backed like 2?
yeah, something like that.
You're in a real game, Frash.
Thank you.
Did any of you guys back it? Have you seen your names?
What else is there to say about this? More of my coffee now.
I did. I backed it. I didn't.
So we're expecting part 2 in the middle of the summer.
Frash is a damn good writer.
It's a good thing they have awesome music to go along with the ending credits.
The soundtrack for all of it is so good, and you only hear some of the parts for, 30 seconds or a couple minutes.
Is it, Double Fine is probably the biggest and most successful indie studio out there. And we're saying indie in the terms of the definition of they are independent. They don't use another company to publish. Mm-hmm. They are truly independent. Their only financial contributors are
Backers.
these people. So they are I would say they're probably the biggest. Mojang could be considered indie. Yeah, that's true too, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I guess Mojang would be bigger.
Depends on how. I think they have more. I think Double Fine has more employees. I think Mojang has more money. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it depends on what you consider bigger or success or whatever.
Does that make you dizzy?
So Act 2 is being funded by Part 1, so we don't get credit in Act 2.
Oh,
I'm guessing.
that's kind of cool. Just because they've released other games.
Doesn't make them not indie now.
Yeah.
I think what he means is that Psychonauts and Brutal Legend were published by another company.
Oh.
Cave was published by Sega. That's what makes the definition of indie so tough, because you can be indie on one game and then not indie on the next. Like, do you lose your indie card when you use somebody to publish
Yeah.
once? Technically Minecraft for the Xbox was published by Microsoft, so
Oh.
I would say that this is an independent endeavor regardless. So
Biggest indie dev is Valve.
true, they don't use anybody else. Yeah, it's true. They don't use anyone at all. They are the
I
publisher
consider indie as development,
and
not
developer.
publishing.
It's funny because if you look at it like that, then Ubisoft is the biggest indie dev because
Yeah,
they publish.
somebody
and
actually
develop.
said that in
Yeah.
there.
It's hard to really.
But does it...
But do you lose that? Oh, it just ends. But I think maybe it doesn't count because Ubisoft studios are often independent companies outside of Ubisoft. They're just called Ubisoft Montreal, but they're run as their own little company within the company. It doesn't matter. I don't know. I always think about what indie means all the time, and Double Fine always makes me think about it because they're the biggest, and it's like, how
They're
can
the
you be so
biggest.
successful and be indie, called indie still? You're supposed to be a starving artist, right? When you're indie?
Yeah. Yeah, people confuse indie to mean doesn't have much money.
Yep. It's not really defined well, yeah. Yeah, it's something, it's a gray thing.
That was
Anywho,
fun.
that was damn fun.
I want to go back and see your reaction to when you figured it all out. cute.
Like the second you see that rubble, it's just like,
Yeah.
oh my god. Like, this is how it worked out in my head. I saw the thing, or I saw the wreckage, and I was like, oh, Mag Chothra, and then I still hadn't put it together though. Mm-hmm. And then I saw the machinery inside Mag Chothra, and I was like, oh, Mag Chothra was a machine. And
Yeah.
then it took another few seconds for me to put machine together with wreckage and the crash that just happened.
It took me like 30 seconds after your...
Really? I thought you had it before me.
No.
And that you were waiting for
I
me.
was like, what? I'm not quite there yet. Then I figured it out. I want to see more of the guy in the clouds, man.
You mean Harmony Lightbeard?
Yeah.
I think Jack Black had a limited.
Yeah.
In fact, because of his limited role, I would say that we should replace Baby Hank.
Yeah.
I think for Act 2, maybe Merrick.
Yeah.
Maybe make him into a little wolf.
That would make sense. But what if Act 2 has lots of Harmony Lightbeard?
We could also make him into Mom. Give him a sun outer ring.
Cute. Oh my god, that would be cute.
We can make him grab and Gary. I don't think he. We have made him look like.
I think grabbing Gary's been played out though.
That's true too. Yeah. Yeah, I would say either.
Make his butt dad. We could just cut like his moon, little moon butt, whenever dad comes. Jack Black said behind the scenes trailer, curse you, Tim Schafer, for making me not
A not too important role in your game.
Yeah, and that was kind of cool how dad was kind of like around, but that wasn't resolved.
It feels like Dad knows what's going on.
Yeah.
And I think it's still a possibility that Dad and Merrick are the same person. That, but in that, if that theory is true and Dad and Merrick is controlling the Dad orb, do you think there's a mom?
Controlling the mom orb?
Yeah, that Mom is a physical person within the ship somewhere as well. It's
I don't
all speculation, stuff that's.
Dad does work outside the ship for maintenance, so maybe that's why he was always out there.
Another thing, yeah, but he was.
Yeah, he was like.
They were very specifically
in.
making it look like he was worried or like keeping an eye on something.
Yeah, and what about the dude Alex?
Yeah, we don't know what that's all about. History repeating? Like, is it going to be another one of these, like... Okay. Yeah, if you think of it as a history repeating type scenario, imagine that Alex was involved with a similar scenario.
Like a similar Project Dandelion?
And another Project Dandelion that landed there. And Mom on the ship was another Vela type girl who rebelled, and the same thing played out, except it came to a different conclusion. Instead of, so Alex ended up getting frozen for time, or froze himself for time, and who knows what happened or how or why. Well, okay, there you go. You see Vela gets into the ship. Like, maybe that happened with Alex, like the former Vela from the past got into the crashed ship that Alex landed with and took off. Who knows? It's hard to figure out. He did spend 300 years in stasis. It does feel like they're going for a history repeating type thing, though.
Yeah.
Common
Definitely.
theme these days, it feels like. Or maybe it's just a common theme in fiction in
why
general.
was Merrick encouraging Shay to save the creatures? What is that all about?
What could be the reason for collecting maidens as a part of Project Dandelion?
Yeah, so if you think about, okay, so how many maidens feasts did we take part in? We took part in the first one with Vela, and then there was one in the middle that we didn't see, and then the last one with Vela again. And whenever we were capturing people, we captured 2, but not the third one. In the middle one, we captured how many?
I think it all matches up. I'm sure it does.
Yeah.
I'm also thinking about the lore, like the history in the world, about how they talk about how Mog Chothra used to be at war with us.
We went to 4.
And then we started sacrificing maidens. So does that mean that the previous ships that have come by, the ship has made multiple trips here in the past and been at war with them instead of like the sacrifices? Like how did that change? Mog Chothra, if he's existed throughout eons on this planet, right? Because what do they say? How often does the Maiden's Feast come? Like once every 100 years or something? Like
once every 25?
Okay. Well, regardless, it's
Every year?
So then, if it comes every year and maidens are always getting scooped up, and this is the first time that Shay has been involved with this,
Yeah.
then there are clearly more Mog Chothras zipping around the universe. More Project Dandelions collecting people. Why they're collecting people, who the fuck knows?
Okay, 1 to 10 years. I thought that it was the first time Bella had experienced it in her lifetime.
Yeah, repopulation purpose. Maybe Project Dandelion is to go out and get people to repopulate their Earth. It's so weird. I'm gonna stick to my guns and say it's all just a big reason to go get Shay a girlfriend. So he has his choice. They're even collecting fatties for him in case he's into that. Like,
Yeah.
so that he'll have an entire buffet to look at when he opens up that, on his like 19th birthday, he gets to open the door and choose from these girls who are all just like decrepit and like, because they've been in the vault. It's like, oh yeah, we should have fed them.
Oh no.
Seems they've eaten a couple of themselves.
Crap. Why does he need to pick?
I don't think that the girls looked dead when... Are you talking about when Mog Chothra grabbed them? I think it was pretty...
Yeah.
whether they were actually...
It seemed to me like they just kind of got swallowed up, and I thought they were all having a party in his belly.
They could have just as easily like landed on a cushiony surface inside. I didn't see any actual...
Yeah, he seemed to swallow rather than chew.
The limp bodies the silhouettes as they fell in, like, could
They
be
probably
interpreted as
passed
being
out.
dead, but like, I think
Yeah.
that's what they wanted you to like interpret it, to feel the dread. But at the same time, they could have just as easily been surviving by flopping down onto cushiony, who knows, as far as we know, yarn creatures underneath, inside the belly.
Maybe they're fuel for the ship.
I'm so intrigued by the story. I'm really impressed. Like, I really want it all to come together so I understand it all.
Yeah.
It's neat.
Yeah, and remember how Vela's town used to be full of badasses? Like Grandpa's time?
Yeah, that used to fight him. Okay, so what you were trying to figure out was the multiple trips and the different ceremonies. Are you trying to figure out why they were attacked during one of them?
Yeah, I was trying to figure out...
Being attacked at the end made sense, but there was another, like the one before was an attack, right?
And which feast that would have been, because if it was one that we went to, what was happening?
Nothing happened at the first one, she just flew away.
Yeah.
It was hard to grab her, right? Oh, there was no attack. The time that Shay got greedy to try to get the last one, which would have been Vela. It was Vela fighting back, and it was represented by a little icon of the little guy going like that.
Okay.
And then Merrick just said ships were incoming to attack. I don't think they actually got shot at, did they? And maybe that's...
The second grabbing was Vela's feast. That was the attack. Okay, so
attack.
you only grabbed 2 on the first one.
So that was another one that we didn't get to see.
Yeah.
Then they went to Vela's feast, grabbed 2, failed to get Vela, and then were attacked. But it was just Merrick saying, incoming ship. Let's get out of here, right?
And then what was the third one?
So the third one was the true attack that shoots him down.
No, they said there's 4. You missed
4?
the girl in Skyloft, and she got depressed.
Oh.
Okay.
Ah,
Okay.
it all works.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I'm really impressed by the story. I like it.
Yeah, me too. So fun.
Tim Schafer's my favorite guy.
My favorite guy, just in general.
Just in general. No, just everything he does, it keeps on making me a big fan.
I do love continuity.
Every time I meet him, he's cool. Every time that I see him drinking beer, it's a giant red stripe. Which is to say, once I've seen him drinking beer, and it was a giant red stripe, but it was...
Oh yeah, no, you mean Jack Black.
Jack Black, I mean,
That's
yeah.
who we met.
He comes out on stage at E3 and saves basically the 2011 E3 by making fun of his belly, saying that he got tips on how to take care of his body from
Cookie Monster.
Cookie Monster as he goes like this. There's certain people that no matter what they touch, it just like turns to gold, and like Tim Schafer's basically the Midas of indie gaming.
I'm sure he works like fucking crazy for it.
I bet. And he's got kids to boot.
Shit.
Anyways, alright guys, thanks for watching this. We'll check you next time when Act 2 comes out with Broken Age is Awesome on Video Games Awesome Live.